How y'all doing? It's your boy Lax with Give It Up Gaming. Give it up, bruh. And I'm back with the coach of the year, coach that is here. Coach Boogie Blackman and his assistants, Coach Zachariah and Will McLean is the offensive coordinator. A little bit of nothing, both trash. But it's the rebuild or the build of South Florida football, man. Ain't no way they got the best talent in South Florida, but they don't go to the University of South Florida. They go elsewhere. But nah, we gonna change that today. We gonna change that. Keep the talent home. We gonna rebuild home. We gonna win a couple natties. We gonna recruit a couple first round draft picks. We gonna do the rebuild. Right now we in the American Conference, and we trying to go Power 4. So come through us with this journey to be on the Power 4. As I'm showing things you should already know in the background. Beginning of the year, how it was. Heisman finalists and All-Americans and stuff like that. But come and see what this all about, man. Coach Boogie Blackman and the USF Bulls. Come and see us, man. We play in a good stadium. Right now, it ain't getting filled because, we don't have that many fans because we didn't do a lot of winning. We haven't been winning in years. Honestly, we haven't been winning ever. But this changes today with Coach Boogie Blackman. We play in the NFL stadium, Raymond James Stadium, a.k.a. where the Buccaneers play, the Tampa Bay Bucks. And it don't make no sense to have all them empty seats. We want that game filled up like the Bucks is playing. Those same fans are going to come to our games. Because once you start winning, here they come. But here you go. I'm showing all the preseason All-Americans, first team, second team, and all that. A whole lot of hoo-ha. Because at the end of the year, none of that's going to matter. But I just felt as though I had to show it to you guys. But see how it goes. And here's the Big Ten, Dylan Gabriel and Travion Henderson, a bunch of all that. But yeah, eventually I got bored and said, F this. So here we go. We ain't even get the, the Independents, they all Notre Dame. Isn't that crazy? How they have an all Independence team. But here we go, the SEC, Jalen Milroe. And all those other great players that will be first round draft picks. But here we go. At QB, we got Byron Brown from Raleigh, North Carolina. Got no mentals, option king, and extender for physical. He got good arm. Tried to look up his stats last week. We don't have that information. But good arm strength, decent accuracy. And that running back, we got Kelly Joyner from Claremont, Florida, a 2-star overall who's worked his way to 83 overall in his senior season. Probably no NFL in his way, but he's going to go hard for us. He got some tools. And his backup is Terry Keith. Yeah, he don't really get no burn. Well, he do it. At wide receiver, we got our best receiver, Sean Atkins, a.k.a. Wes Welker. We're going to try our best to get him into the NFL. I believe he's NFL talent. He could definitely be a slot receiver in the NFL, but we're going to give him outside so he could show he could do both. We all know he could play the slot at this level and dominate at it, but we'll see how he does on the outside. But my receiving course so poor, man. I don't even know what to do, who to play, and they're all seniors, so there's nobody that's young, except for the dude with 98 speed. Jaquan Smith. As you can see, I'm looking at these guys. All of them are seniors. I'm not gonna play seniors. We trying to build for the future here. So if there's anybody that's gonna be on the team next year and you're decent, you're gonna get playing time. So that's what we doing. Sorry for the seniors, bro. Have a good day. You ain't NFL in it. Not at no 79 overall. But here we got Jaquan Smith, a 70 overall, pure burner. Pure burner. Quick, fast, 98 speed. I believe, 91 acceleration, 90 something acceleration. But we gonna try to get him the ball as much as possible. We're gonna try to turn him into an NFL talent. We got 2 years to do that. Let's see if we can do that. We was looking elsewhere. Look, see, his catching is trash. Route running is trash. Catching traffic is trash. And look at the other freshman. Wanted to play him. 6'2". He's just, but they ain't really do nothing. So I'm here. Okay. I think I'm gonna let the dude from Jersey be the third receiver, number 2. Just looking at these guys, there's really nobody that excites you except for Atkins. Atkins is pretty good, but 89 speed. Yeah, he's got good hands. He's pretty good. He's pretty solid. But after that, everybody else, so. And Naeem Simmons from Cherry Hill, New Jersey. He a New Jersey boy, so I'm gonna let him get us some shine. Shout out to Orange, New Jersey, aka the town. I don't live there now, but that's where I grew up. Still in New Jersey. What town now? Hoboken. Where the hoes be broken. And just missed my title at tight end. We got Peyton Singletary, a 2-star prospect out of I don't know where, probably Florida. And his backups, and boom, I see another intriguing prospect. Jonathan Eccles from Georgia. 85 speed, true freshman. He's gonna get some burn because, like I said, we're building for the future, not the now. Look at this. Look at this. Senior left tackle, 74 overall. Like, bruh, what was you, a 0-star? Like, what was your development? Look, senior right tackle, 72 overall. Like, I'm going to have to play a quick offense, get rid of the ball, and I'm not going to have any time, and I already know it. We're going to be running screens, jet sweep, bubbles, RPOs, but we are definitely going to be running the ball a lot. Slow middle linebacker. And they run a 4-2-5, but with 3-4 players. So we're going to try to switch it up a little. Like him, Schiller. I didn't even want to give all the other guys showtime because they're trash. Like, lack of a better word. Like, their overalls is trash. I ain't like their overalls. But we got some decent corners. And this guy, Brent Austin, who was a junior, 83. Got 2 83 overall corners. The corners ain't bad, but they can't run. At corner, that's one position you need to be able to run. They can't run, so we're not gonna be jamming people. Cause we know we're gonna be getting burnt over the top. We're not gonna be doing nothing like that. Zone coverage going on. Hey, John Banks, he's gonna play 90 speed safety. We're gonna leave him back there. Probably let the other guy be a sub linebacker. Okay, back to Kayjon Banks again. Look at him. No mentals. And Tevin Ward probably gonna be a user or something. We had 87 speed. Yeah, disgusting, I know. But it is what it is. And we got Tyree Byron. Yeah, we're trying to play the young guys too. Because, like I said, we're building for the future, you know. So all this team, horrible team. Thank God we're in the American, we're not like in the SEC or the Big Ten or any other, the ACC or the Big 12. We'll get creamed every weekend. We could play in that American though, but with the roster that I will be building, we're gonna be way better than American talent. Well, I mean, American Conference talent. Let me just say that. Clarify things. But yeah, we're gonna be way better than that. So we're not gonna go to another conference unless we get an invite. And how do we get in the invite? By winning our conference. Until we win our conference, we ain't going anywhere. So it's best that we win our conference. I'm trying to win it this year and get that out the way, because you know I want to go to the Big Ten. Nah, a Florida team in the Big Ten don't make no sense geographically. Probably SEC or ACC. Definitely ACC, because we already got Miami and Florida State over there, so we might as well throw them down there, because those guys are my competition, and I really want to get to play Florida every year, get a little rivalry with all the Florida teams. So yeah, we want to be the big dog in Florida. Right now, we the little dogs. We not even better than UCF. We let Central Florida be better than us, though. We need to do better. We are gonna do better. As we know, we playing Alabama. I'm showing you their roster. Look at that. How did this roster not make the playoffs in real life? I do not know how. But I guess Jalen Milroe didn't play as good as planned. Look at this. Look, and Ryan Williams is injured for the first game. Wow, crazy. But yeah, and look at this. 84 overall tight end, 90 overall left tackle, 92 overall left guard, 88 center, 90 right guard, and 85 right. Look, just ridiculous riches of talent. Like even the backups will be superstars on my team. I'll take any of those corners, even the slow ones. They'll probably some significant play times on my team. Look at that. Well, the corners, the safeties are not that fast. Is that a 98 speed safety? Oh, but nope. But yeah, that's Alabama right there. As we go, week 1 on the way. Here we go. And yeah, you got Big Al out there, and all the cousin lovers you can see in the crowd. Inga dinga durgan, roll tide. And here we go. Boom. We kick it to them. Got number 7 out here on a return, and he gets nothing. Because they didn't really fix kick return, so nothing really happens there. Nothing exciting. Playing this game, playing a million games, I've only got 1 kick return returned on me by the computer. And they come out with the option using Jalen Milroe's legs, and that gets smashed. Get that out of here. And I didn't get to my adjustments quick enough. And they quick snapped me. First down, roll tide. And we back. 1st and 10 at the 42. And he hands it off to number 9, and we don't know his name. We ain't bother looking either. Back to number 9, who's just making a mockery of my tackling. 3rd and 2. Here we go. And they quick snap me again. And they give it to Bernard. With a big game. 1st and 10 and quick hut offense. And they back at the line again. Jalen Milroe at the 29-yard line. And he passes it to Bernard again, number 1 receiver. for today because Ryan Williams is injured. He's out with an undisclosed injury because they like to keep it in-house at Bama. He gave it back and to number 22 now, and he did nothing with it. Yeah, he made somebody miss, but gang tackle on is where it's at. We're back 3rd and 14. What we gonna do? Call the screen that was sniffed out, and they're gonna settle for the field goal. And it's up, and it's good. Can you hear me now? Good. Remember that Verizon commercial? Shout out to you if you remember that Verizon commercial. But yeah, we back with my boy Byram, and we at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Of course, gonna want to draft sweep to my boy out of New Jersey. We not gonna play like that. And here we go at the 33, 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And
they'll try the run.
And he runs it to the outside.
Still on his feet at the 45. 1st down.
Kelly.
This offense with a fresh set of downs.
Joyner. And there go his backup, number 9. Forgot his name.
The short hand.
And we got Jaquan, my boy Jaquan. Jaquan Smith.
Hand off from the shotgun.
What's his name? Kelly Joyner. With the handoff. Off the B gap. Hands off the C gap with the handoff. 3rd and 7. USF at the Alabama 32. And Byron's back, and they get sent right back to him. We come out, and look at this field goal meter, y'all. They wildin'. They expect me to make this? I didn't expect me to make it. Oh, there goes my confidence. But yeah, this is on Heisman, and I have tuned the sliders a bit to make it harder and to make it better too. You're gonna see the quarterback plays better. The receiver plays gonna be like, you're no longer gonna see those catches where it's a magnet catch. Like if a guy gets hit while the ball is there, the only way he catches it if he's a real good catcher. And you're gonna see random drops, which is gonna happen. Thanks to these sliders I got. I could make a slider video if you guys want that. But yeah, here we go. Number 9, back outside again. End of the 1st quarter. And we got Jalen Milroe, number 4, quarterback. Empty shotgun, and he throws it incomplete. And they're back again, 3rd and 12. Jalen Milroe out here. And he passes it to the guy that looked like Devontae Smith. And with a big gain, and he was down at the 3. And he gives it to Devontae again. And he fell down at the 1-inch line. So here we go. 2nd and goal. And he gives it to Law. And Law get a touchdown. Just sweep. Jalen Milroe get a touchdown pass. And Law get a touchdown reception. Isn't that nice? Everybody gets a play. And we back. 1st and 10. We're going to pass it to my boy again. And 1st and 10. Run it down the left side. 1st and 10 again. Running it down the right side with a nice dude got there. Bang. And he back my boy Joyner out here. Looking like Joyner. Byram is back at the gun as he motions the tight end to the left side. And he gives it to Joyner up the C gap. Byram's calling out hot routes. Play action, and he's back. And they almost get picked off, and Peyton Manning his tight end. That was a Peyton Manning ball. He got his tight end rocked, y'all. Come on, we gotta do better. And we back, running back in motion. We give it back to him, and he gets a nice gain of 8 yards before he's tackled down at the 33-yard line. And we back 32. What it do? And we pass it. Oh, man. You see what I was talking about? Random drops. Which is what happened in real life. Concentration drops. It happens. Even if I try to do a user catch, it happens. So, which makes the game more realistic. And we out here, we ran a stupid play call. I should look at my offensive coordinator like, what were we thinking about? Calling an option. We got a passing QB. Could run a little bit though, but anyways, he fumbled the ball. Bama recovers. Bama scores right next to it. You know how it goes. The double T, but the turnover touchdown. The turnover touchdown? What's that? Well, the turnover touchdown is when one team turn it over, and then the touchdown happens right after the turnover. So does it have to be on the same play? No, it doesn't have to be. Most of the time it's on the same play, but sometimes it happens on the very next play. Lord knows when you turn it over, the very next play might be a touchdown. Back, giving it to Jaquan. Or Jaquan. The sweep to the right. He got the 1 yard. Passing it back top. Running back. Out here in 13 personnel. Boom, and we passing it to our tight end. Out here 11 personnel. And boom. And we pass it to our receiver. Guys, just work with me here, man. I know I'm bootleg a little bit, low budget. I will learn these guys' names and I will get it right for you next time. Just stick with me, man. I got a whole series coming up, so just stick with me. Please, I need it. Need to pay my bill. Help a brother out. Damn, I shouldn't have said I was a brother. A lot of people, he's a brother. Like that. Shout out to you if you still stayed after finding out that I was a brother. You knew I was a brother for the first sound of my voice. Look at this there, brother. Yeah, we back. 4th and 2. What it do? We gotta go for it, man. We ain't got nothing to lose. We wasn't expected to win this. This basically was a check collect for the athletic department. We need new shoes. The whole team needs new shoes, man. Pull down here. We need new athletic equipment. We've been using the same weights since 1988. Still got the rust on it. And our showers smells like our toilets. And our toilet smells like the sewer. We need help out here in South Florida, man. The more games we win, the bigger checks we get, better help we get. So we back out here 1st and 10 before we do it again. With a rush for a -2. What's up with you? And yeah, we gonna run the ball again, bro. It's a commitment, dog. Running the ball is not an option. It's a commitment. We back out here on 3rd down, got the 1st down. And of course, we're going jet sweep to our most dangerous threat, Mr. Jaquan. Everybody in the club get tips. Smith. Yeah, we got Byram. Pass down the left. Followed by a handoff to the left. Back 1st down, play action. Finally, we called the play action and got some protection. Oh man, that must be a new thing. Every time you call a play action, I know that was terrible blocking by that receiver right there. We could have did something had he just held on to his block. Good tackle by the corner. But to his credit, he is a small receiver. We trying to get him to the NFL. The scouts are looking at that, bruh. You missed your block. They're gonna be looking at that. And we back out here. Oh, no protection. Raw dog in life. Yeah, that's what our O-line did. No protection, bro. You gonna get this hurt. Boom. And we throw it to our boy from New Jersey. Back to our boy, Joyner. Hey, man. You know Shaquan is about to get some breakfast. Would you like to join her? But nah, that's me and my corny humor, man. I can't only be talking about the play-by-play. I gotta do something. Let the play-by-play speak for itself in the back around the age. There we go. We got a sweep to my boy, and we about to find out his name. Hold up. What's his name? Man, they ain't even sure. Shout out to my editor, you donkey. My editor say. Oh, man. That's crazy. But yeah, we back. Jalen Milroe second down after getting first down knocked down out of him. And he brings it back to my boy Bernard, a.k.a. give me the ball, everything won't be hard. I believe Bernard only went back to Alabama when he found out Jalen Milroe wasn't coming back. If you guys saw that bowl game, he was tight. he was putting belt to bottoms. And Jalen Miller was not delivering the rocket, dog. No diddy. He was not delivering the ball. Overthrowing him, underthrowing him, misthrowing him. I would be tight too, especially if I'm out here running crisp routes, getting open, and you ain't doing nothing. And this right here, ladies and gentlemen, was Alabama in a nutshell. 86 speed quarterback. I thought I had the edge. Defensive end, by the way. The defensive end. Chased me down. Sacked me. Crazy, ain't it? Anyways, we back. Back in New York news. And yeah. And 1st and 10 once again. Because Jalen Milroe threw a pass. Oh, he back to his boy Bernard. They love that RPO right there. They going triple stack it to the right. Let Bernard do his thing. And he passes it to Law and he missed. But that's crazy. They got Jalen Milroe like he's Lamar Jackson in this game. Played some dude online. The things that he was doing with Jalen Milroe was crazy. I had corners spying and I couldn't keep up. But it is what it is. And they got the first down. First and goal to be exact. And this dude just shook everybody, including myself. Yeah, get your dance on, bro. Get your Dougie on, because you deserved it. Dougie on a damn defense like that, you deserve that. Look at that. Bang. And he got him. Wide open. Look. Oh, man. Yeah, the team was eating popcorn before the game. Still got butter in his hand. Told you, random drops. Random drops. Yeah, I should have that little thing like iCarly did. I used to have. Shout out to you if you remember iCarly. Random dancing. Random drops.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Look at that. Ooh. Passing it to my boy Jaquan. Oh, you ready? You ready? Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Smith. Back at it again. Giving it to my boy from New Jersey. If it's New Jersey, What happened to the old one?
Down as the crowd gets
Well, the
behind
old
this
one
team
was
back.
too dirty, so we had to get a new jersey.
Down in the fourth quarter. It's too late for empty possessions.
Yeah.
They'll go for it on fourth down.
True story, no lie. And we back out here on 4th and 1.
Pick up the
Gotta
first
go
down.
to the trusted
And the
one.
Bulls are on the move.
About to have breakfast with me and my girl.
Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he
My
runs the
boy
offense
joined
on
up.
second down.
Man, get out there on the dance floor and join her.
They'll throw again after
Got
the
that girl out there dancing by herself.
tagged in the middle. It's
We
Atkins.
back out here
They make
to
the
Wes
stop, but
Walker
not
Jr.
before they do their work up top and
Yeah, that's
pick
what
up
we
the
gonna
first
call him,
down.
because that's probably what he gonna do in the
Ball's in the
NFL.
hurry-up.
He gonna be Wes Walker in it, bruh.
Pressure coming.
Bang.
Hard and get it to the receiver.
And we back at it again.
Offense keeps working the ball
Second down
the
and
field.
10.
Let it fly.
And we trying to throw the back shoulder.
At the goal line.
And
That's
it was a
intended
back
inside
breaker.
their own
No
five.
diddy.
Gotta take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot.
I gotta time that right, but we gonna work on it. And here they go. They going for the sweep. I'm the master of the sweep. I do sweeps. It's like, nah, but yeah, I saw it coming. Sweep it up. Boom right here. As we get a safety, because they ran the RPO and we shut down everything. Everything? Everything. Why do you think I need pockets? She took everything. And we got our tight end running wide open for the touchdown.
You go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. They're trying to get to it.
And boom. I was sacked. 2nd and 19. Byram is back. And he's on the attack. Get that yards right back. 3rd and 10 once again. What are we going to do right now? And boom. Instead of our Wes Walker Jr. running the streak, which I thought he was going to do, by the way, because I wouldn't have thrown no post, especially with a safety lurking like that and lobbing it at anything. I thought he was going to keep it streaky, but no, he ran a post. It was an option route. But I guess if he had ran a streak, I would have just, it would have been a touchdown. But football IQ, man. Like I said, the scouts was watching Wes Walker Jr. We trying to get you to the NFL. You out here wilding. But anyways, man, we put up a fight. Basically, 7-0. It's like, nah, you see the score. Yeah, we try to put up a fight. We know we wasn't winning nothing. Jalen and Millwall went off on us. And they won by 8 points. So maybe we could do a thing or two. Just maybe. We're looking at the stats. We basically won in the stats department. We won over the yards. We went over total offense. We didn't win the turnover battle. We didn't do that. And no penalties, like, but still. Jalen Merrill was 16 of 20 for 218, 2 yards, and you have Richard Young was his name, and I got Justice Hayes. Yeah, we really shut down that running game. Oh yeah, Sean Atkins, my boy. You know I'm gonna say your name. Say his name, Sean Atkins. Yeah, Sean Atkins. You know, had the most catches, no yards. But my boy Peyton Singletary was deep threat as a tight end, no diddy. And boom, we got Jordan, got some catches. Jaquan Smith got up in there. Oh yeah, Simmons. And we got Byron Brown. He did but anyway, it's time to go. It's been real. It's been